Make the most out of this time in lockdown. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Tjibaria's Daily Show. And today I want to share with you how you can turn this situation around and why you really should be making the most out of this time where we're blessed with extra time. Hey, thank you for tuning in. Comment below, let me know where you're tuning in from, say something nice as usual, and I'm just doing my quick checks, make sure everything's working, and to get the party started, hey, we got Ty, is that how you pronounce it? Ty in the house, we got Lena, hello, thank you so much for joining, there we go, bloop bloop bloop, just to make sure everything is going well, thank you so much for tuning in. Make the most out of yes, this is working well, alrighty, cool. So just to let you guys know, I was just speaking to one of my friends, Amy Keenan. She's really, really amazing. So do definitely follow her. She's an amazing musician and she's just super, super sweet. And we were talking about lockdown and, you know, the effects of it. And I was saying to her that actually, to be honest, I haven't really noticed much of a difference of, you know, the time now and the time before now, or before before the whole lockdown happened. Hey Julie, nice to have you here. Hey Axel, nice to have you here as well. Joe, Lena, the lean. Thank you so much for tuning in as well. And over here we got the same persons. Yeah, it's like slightly different. But I was saying to her that in terms of really like the effects is haven't really noticed much of a difference, because right now, even with with our business and everything that we're doing, it's been more engaging than ever. And by engaging I mean busy, because I said to another student of mine, his name is Aman, definitely do follow him as well, Aman Sood. He said to me like he's not saying the word busy anymore, because if you say the word busy, it actually holds a particular type of energy, which isn't necessarily the best energy. And that's why I said, okay, I'm gonna do that too. I'm not gonna say busy anymore. So we instead say engaged or productive, or like really good times, and with a lot of different activities, and it's good actually. And basically hey, thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Nice to have you guys on. But I was saying to Amy that haven't much noticed any difference, and this is exactly the point that I want to bring to you guys, because even though in majority of the occupations, jobs, traditional businesses, things like lockdown has really affected it, and therefore people have been losing jobs, and people have been needing to close down business, or like a lot less business coming in, because of people not being able to go to restaurants, people not being able to go to anything that requires you to move to a particular physical place. Whereas on the other side, like online businesses, which is obviously what I'm running and what a lot of my students are running, they're actually experiencing growth. And growth for a number of reasons. And I want you guys to comment it below, because that may open up your eyes of how you can actually also use this situation to be able to come out more strong, to be able to maybe build up a side hustle, or to maybe have something that allows you to not be so much dependent on different things. And I want you to write down, and you probably experienced this too, right? Because everybody is at home, number one is that the amount of eyeballs online has really risen. Is that the word? Like it has it's rising rising, or it has been rising, and it's continuing to rise because of that. And what does that mean? It means that if there's ever a time for you to get started online and to build meaningful relationships online that can allow you to get business from that, for you to help people as well as get profit from it. Hey, Faithy's barking and singing a song. I think she wants to play, because I've been here green screen. I've been very, very productive today. Not as productive as I wanted to be actually, but yeah, I'm on the roll. But that's a big opportunity for you there, and I want you to think about it, because maybe at this moment you feel like, okay, yeah, it's easy for you to say because you've been running business for a long time. But the thing is, my point is here that anybody, first of all, can do it. And second of all, if there's ever a better time for you to do something like this, it is right now. So the first reason being, why is building an online business right now? Faithy, why is building an online business right now so powerful? It is because the number of eyeballs online are high. That's one reason. So make sure to comment that below. Number of eyeballs online has grown substantially. And I'm quickly going to grab Faithy because she is probably wanting some attention. Come here. Wow. So you guys get to see her as well. Here we go. My little baby. So she gets to join the live. Faithy too, she has her online channel as well. Hey Nana, love you. She has her own Instagram profile, so do follow her. It's Faith the Dog Official, at Faith the Dog Official. So yeah, you can follow her story over there. She has not been too active because she's been very busy playing over the last few days. So hey. Okay, so that's one reason. Reason number two is because right now, worldwide, there's obviously a lot of focus on fear. There's a lot of focus on crisis. There's a lot of focus on the not so good effects of what is going on worldwide. There is a big need for positivity. There's a big need for people, wanting a little bit of help or wanting encouragement, positivity, inspiration, people wanting to explore new things like hobbies or things they've never done before. And so if, for instance, someone wants to learn how to sing, right, or someone always been wanting to sing or play an instrument or something like that, and before that they never had the time for it, and now is the time where they think, hey, I'm at home anyways, why should I, why not try it right now? And so if you happen to be a person who knows things about singing or knows things about music, this is the time to jump in and to provide your skill set or provide your knowledge or experience or talents so that you can help a person and you can also monetize from it. And this holds for a variety of different topics, different things. It is very important to start seeing that whenever there's a problem, the bigger the problem there is, the bigger the reward will be as well. In business, comment that below. The bigger the problem, the bigger the reward. That's one of the first things that I ever learned going into business from my mentor, Master Sri Akashna. And this is something seriously important to think about. And I don't know if you guys seen his YouTube video today. It's a very, very powerful video. I can definitely recommend you to go and check it out. You can also find it on my profile. And in there, he actually talks about how most people, whenever, something happens, they don't do much with it, or they feel like, it's whatever happens, and then you just pause, or actually he didn't say really in those words, but he said the other side of it is that actually, if you look at some previous crisis moments in history, whether it was a financial worldwide crisis or whether it was another thing happening that just, stopped society as it was before that time, there's so many businesses or individuals who have then come out of it super, super strong. And the reason for that is because during the time of crisis, or during the time of, where most people then feel like I can't do anything, or there's, you just have to wait it out, they actually took extra action and they hustled extra hard, and they basically leveraged the situation to come out even stronger. So the bigger the problem, the bigger the reward is. And that's why in his video he said, this is definitely the time for us to focus, for us to put the positivity, put our talents, put our energy towards something good that can help people, but that also can help you and your family and all the people that you care about in terms of you building a stronger future. And so that's basically two big reasons that I wanted to share with you. But aside from that, I also want to share something else, which is actually like some common statistics that I want you to start thinking about how what we perceive to be normal. Because if you think about this, right, the average millionaire has 7 streams of income, and the average billionaire has 20 streams of income, or even more, right? So the average millionaire has 7 streams of income, the average billionaire 20 or more streams of income. And then here we are thinking that if we have a job or if we have one business, we're okay. Everything is stable. It's like we have a strong foundation or whatever, right? Which actually, if just one thing happens, which right now society is showing, something happens, and therefore you're not per se secured of your job, of your income, then everything tumbles down. And then we need to think and scratch our head and think, oh, what do we do? How do we bring in, how do we bring in money? How can we bring food to the table? How can we provide for our loved ones and for their future? And so what I want to share with you is that don't start thinking like the most wealthy people in that sense, meaning that it actually isn't stable at all to just have one stream of income. We actually have never, through normal traditional education, been educated of the fact that we should learn multiple ways of building income, multiple streams of income, and ideally multiple passive streams of income. Because a lot of the time, whenever, normally, and I used to think like this as well, whenever you think like, oh, I want to make more money, you think like I have to work longer hours, or I have to do extra things. But what if you were able to have multiple things that are running for you on autopilot, and therefore you have more time to be able to think of more things that you can do or more ways to help people whilst everything is still running for you? And that way of thinking is something that, again, naturally we're not being taught in society or not being taught in school, which actually would have been amazing, because then a lot of, well, I don't know, obviously we haven't been in this situation, but then a lot of the maybe problems that are there might not be there. But actually, I can't say, because what if the whole world knew this? Maybe there would be other problems, right? But the thing is, I want to share this with you, whoever is watching here right now, or whoever is watching this on replay, that with this time that we have been blessed with, extra time off work, off social obligations, or whatever it may be, right? We're at home, we're staying safe, like Apu is saying, we're staying healthy, but we have a lot of extra time. You can choose what to do with that time. You can choose to pick up something and turn it into something that can support you and your family and your loved ones and your future. You can allow the time that you have right now for you to grow yourself and to start thinking, hey, how can I actually maybe create a new stream of income? And the way how this is done, or the way how I have done it, or my business partner has done it, or all of our students are doing it, is by you thinking, what knowledge do you have? What experience do you have? What talents do you have? What passions do you have? What interests do you have that other people also have, and that you can therefore benefit them with? For just to mention just a number of different examples, it could be that you have recently lost weight, and there's so many people all around the world who continuously want to lose weight. And if you know like how you've done it, and it was a very enjoyable way where you didn't have to quit eating some stuff that you like, you can still eat all the yummy food, but you just have to plan it in a certain way, and you have to exercise only a few times a day, that it was so enjoyable and it was actually maintainable, sustainable, that people would love to know how to do that. And if you then create a course, or you say, okay, I have this program, and I'm going to go live on Zoom, and then you can join me on that program, and then I'm going to share with you exactly how to do it. That is creating value, creating something that's really beneficial to a lot of different people, and it is allowing you to monetize from it. That's one example. Another example could be in the area of relationships. How many people are there in the world that are unfortunately not in a healthy relationship, are unfortunately not being able to come out of it, or find the confidence after coming out of it to be able to live a full life and to be able to, take the power back? And say, for instance, if you have been through that and you have taken certain steps to allow you to gain a better life after it, and therefore you are feeling compelled to help other people, then with that you can also coach people. You can write it down in an ebook. You can share that knowledge with people so that it can help them, but also in return it allows you to monetize from it, right? That's just another example. Before that, I said about the extra time that people have right now. People are picking up new hobbies. Could be that any of these hobbies you actually have a very big affinity to it. You've been doing it for a long time. I said music just before. It could be cooking. It could be minding your dogs. It could be training, right? It could be workouts. It could be anything that that you have some experience or talent or passion for, right? That it could benefit other people. And you may be thinking right now, okay, cool, I may have something, but how do I know where the people want it? How do I bring it to the marketplace, right? Now, it happens to be that I'm going to be running a masterclass 2 or 3 days from now. It's on Wednesday. Wednesday, I've got a link in the description where I'm actually going to break down how we've done it and how we've been able to make over 7 figures by doing exactly this and allowing, us to be able to help people all around the world and making this business automated as well. So that consistently, whenever I wake up and I look at my phone, I can see a number of new clients that bought a number of online courses and that have therefore been served. And they have therefore got the knowledge now that they can implement and they can better their lives. And this doesn't require any of my input, but it is helping people, right? And this is the type of stuff that I want, hopefully, open your eyes up to, because it's very real. And again, I cannot stress enough how much this is the time to get started with it. Like, whenever will there be a time where you have extra time, where you have hours that you are, thinking like, what to do with myself? I'm inside the house. Where can I go? What can I do? And, you may have children, right? You may have children and you think like, how can I think of nice activities with the children? Well, guess what? How about you start a business with your children, with your kids, right? And make this into a fun project for the family. That is something super, super cool too. And this is actually, ever from my upbringing, our family and my dad, my mom, and like we've always done these family things together, and it's so much fun. And actually, Rajesh made a really, really beautiful video today. He's one of the Wild Yogis, about parenting and the relationship between children and their parents, and some really, really beautiful things said. Also, Naiko said some really, really beautiful words during that live, and it's really amazing that there are so many win points to the current situation if you're willing to see them and if you're willing to action them. Because again, whenever I will have kids, I will teach them this traits of entrepreneurship and allow them to use their creativity, whatever it is that they want to do, whatever it is that they feel they are inspired to take, to learn certain things of. Whatever a passion a person has or whatever talent a person has, if you just combine it with a little bit of entrepreneurship, a little bit of entrepreneurship skills, then that allows for you to build something, build a business, build a career, or build something that allows you to be happy all the time because you're doing what you love. Plus, it allows you to help other people with it and bless other people with it. Hey, Ashka. And it allows you to also have that stability in terms of having that freedom. Well, not, yeah, the financial freedom, really. And obviously, and it's not like, oh yeah, you're becoming financially free overnight. Of course you won't. But it's the steps to take are very, very simple, and the results are seen quite quickly. And that's why I think with a lot of our programs, whether it's the Wild Yogi program, or whether it's the Freedom Lifestyle Creators program, or the VIP Smilers that we have, like, what I really see is how fast, provided that you're doing the work, provided you implement the steps, how fast it can be for people to see results. And again, like this time right now, like I'm sitting in my house, and like you guys are sitting in your house probably, and we're thinking like, oh, well, most people are thinking like, oh, it's so different, but I'm always at my house. I'm always at my house doing what I do, or traveling obviously, and going to my parents' house in Amsterdam, or traveling to different places, and literally all I need to do what I love to do and to help people with is this little thing here. Just need my laptop and my phone, which actually I've got a new phone because of Master Shrek. I got it as a present. But these are the two things, the only two things that I need to be able to do what I do and to help people all around the world. And literally, I'm not saying this to brag, but I really feel, and the more people I train in this, the more people start to feel it too. Like, it's one of the most fulfilling occupations in the world, because not only am I doing what I love to do, but the messages that I keep on getting from people, and I can't even like attend to all of these messages because I'm getting thousands of messages every single day on a variety of different platforms, right? And these messages are like, thank you so much for the stuff that you put out, or thank you so much for teaching me this, or thank you so much, I finally, you know, been able to make X amount of money, which I never thought I would be able to do so quickly. And like, it's just so heartwarming to see that on a daily basis. And again, like, it's so much, like, so many messages coming in, is that it's like, wow, this is so amazing. And I can't say it enough, and I will continue to say this for the rest of my life, is that, you know, anyone can do this. It really doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter what your background is. It doesn't matter whether you are tech savvy or not. Like, I've been super, super blessed, and like with all the different things that we've been running, we've been super blessed to have had clients come on board from a variety of walks of life. Some people very young, some people very old, some people not tech savvy at all, as they like to say it. I always feel like, you know, you may think that you're not tech savvy, but wait until I'm done with you, then you'll be tech savvy. And then to see them, you know, really thrive and learn the simplicity of these systems. And this is like one example. This is ClickFunnels, which I really, really like. Then another thing that we make a lot of use of is like something like for a database, in this case Aweber. And then obviously what we do is Facebook. And this is the Freedom Lifestyle Creators Group. And you know, this is all it takes, like these things, and you can help people. That's the most beautiful thing of it. You can help people, and with it, you can build a stream of income. And then the next step that I said before, like, right, the average millionaire has 7 streams of income. Average billionaire has 20 streams of income or more, is that once you have built a stream of income, let's say it's around your ebook. So you're marketing your ebook, you know, your ebook is there to help people, and you're making, let's say, even if it's a small amount, right? It could be $7, could be $17, it could be whatever amount. And you're building that as an income stream, and it's automated, which is the things that, you know, we do on a daily basis. Hey, Alessio, how you doing? And Carla and Karen, a lot of new students are here as well. Very, very nice to have you guys on. I'm very excited for FLC to start. I hope you're going through Launch Your Business in 5 Days online, because that is the true power of the FLC program. Just go through that and you'll see the power of it. But what was I saying again? Yeah, once you have this stream, once it's done and it's out there, and you just, you know, on a daily basis, you're monitoring your ads and stuff like that, that's a stream of income ready, passive. And then you go to the next, and you build you another stream of income. And so we've got multiple streams, a variety of different ways that are constantly running in the background, and it's helping people, it's serving people, and it's making a difference. And you can do this too, right? I remember 4 years ago, I knew nothing about business, nothing whatsoever. And here I am feeling blessed and happy being able to do this. And so my main message is for you guys, especially right now in this time of lockdown, where we have extra time on our hands, use that time wisely. Use that time to better yourself, grow yourself, allow yourself to build a new stream of income, which can help you to not be dependent on what happens in the world. And of course, we're dependent on the internet. We're depending on a lot of different things, but it's less dependence than it is in a more traditional sense of the word. And thirdly, turn it into a nice family project. Involve your children in it, involve your parents in it, involve your brother, your sister, or your friends. It is so much fun. Like even right now, right, with the Wealth Yogis, every single day we hang out on Zoom and just bouncing off ideas and coming up with new projects. They come up with a lot of initiatives, right? They've learned the stuff now, and now they're using their creativity. And the powerful thing is that once you have a community where everybody is like on the same, busy with, you know, doing the same thing, and it doesn't have to be the same field, right? But you're just working on something that is empowering, that is positive, and it is there to also build an automated stream of income. Then you stimulate each other, and you can bounce off ideas, and that bouncing off of ideas, that creates synergy. And synergy means that if you are thinking about something and you're thinking about something else, like 1 and 1 makes, you know, well, it still is like 1 or different, but like you're having the ideas in your head. But when you're talking to another person or multiple people on the same path, then that one idea with another idea can actually multiply to 10 new ideas. And that's basically what I mean with synergy. Is it allows you to go so much faster because there's multiple brains or multiple spirits on the same wavelength that causes some kind of resonance, which is a physical term of whenever something is on the same wavelength, and they are like these phenomena with these bridges that they all of a sudden go do this, and then these bridges break. Is because the bridge and the wind, like it goes on a similar wavelength, and because it's on a similar wavelength, all of a sudden the movement increases such that the material can't handle it anymore. Well, obviously when it comes to ideas that doesn't happen, but it's like a boost, and it helps so much on the creative journey and on the success journey as well. So I really want to recommend everybody, no matter how you do it. Like obviously I've got a link in here where I share on a masterclass how to do it, but you don't have to go to my masterclass, go to anybody else's masterclass, but just do something with this time and allow it to better you, allow it to make you come out of this situation, because at some point it will end. Allow yourself, set yourself the challenge to come out stronger, to come out in a way that you can be independent of whatever happens in society. And again, for those of you who are just tuning in, like where people are losing jobs, where traditional businesses having to close down or have zero business coming in, scratching their head what to do, online businesses are growing. Or at least those online businesses that know what they're doing, right? They're experiencing growth right now. And that's why more than ever, I want you guys to really do something with it. You can do it too. If I can do it, you can do it too. If anyone, any walk of life, and again, we've had so many students from different walks of life, if they can do it, you can do it too. There's nothing stopping you except for yourself. And so that is my message for today. And I hope it has been useful in some sort. If you thought it was useful, feel free to give it some love. And if you think that anybody else needs to hear this, please feel very free to hit the share button and to share it with someone else. Because it's not just you, it's not just me. Anybody should listen to something positive that can allow you to empower yourself and create good things. Because whatever you can put your mind to, you can actually, create. You can create a life of your dreams, no matter what it is, no matter what you want. Like all of us have different dreams, but you have to understand that you can create it. The reality, it's already there. You just have to grab it, right? It's already there, and now allow you to be in the vibration that it automatically attracts it to you. When you do that, it's very, very beautiful. And it's not just beautiful for yourself, also for the people around you, your family, your loved ones, but also for the people that are going to be benefited by you. So what that means is that you may not realize it yet, but there are people waiting for you right now. There are people waiting for you. They're waiting for you to bless them with your talent, with your experience, with your story. And whenever I started in business, I didn't think of this. I just thought, I want to do my business because I want to be able to help people. I want to give back to my family. I want to give back to children in Indonesia, where I come from. And I wanted to get good at the money game for it. But I didn't realize that people would be so grateful for all the stuff that I can share just from my story. And the same holds for you. And I can tell you this because I've seen it with so many of my students. Like they make videos. Like some of the wealth yogis, they make daily videos. People love them for it. And I don't say this in a weird way, as in like, oh, they're their fans or anything like that. No, they are so inspired. They take positive action. They see the results that they're getting from what the wealth yogis are sharing with them. And anyone can do this. And this was like, the wealth yogis only started like 5 weeks ago or something like that. And they've been seeing these results in a very short space of time. And literally anyone can do this too. Let me just quickly go through here. Thank you so much, Lena. It's really inspiring. Arabelle, I'm starting your class next week. Oh, with FLC. Is that one? And Axel, love this. Thank you so much. Arabelle saying so true. And there are people waiting for me. Yes, 100%. Have a blessed day. You too. Thank you so much. And I've been actually missing out the things here. Hey Jay, how you doing? Another FLC student. Sending you loads of love. Thank you so much. Needing help to know where to start. Start by join the masterclass. It's a free masterclass I'm running on Wednesday 8 p.m. UK time. It's free, so you can just register for it, and then and then you can I'll break down basically what we did, so that you can leverage that and you can use it to your advantage. I would love to be trained by you. Oh, thank you so much. What can nerds do? Because I know nothing but to be a nerd. I'm a nerd. High five for that. Nerds can do a lot. I always say, who run the world? Nerds. Who run the world? Nerds. Just as a variation, because I'm a mega nerd. Let me just see who else came through. Would you be able to send the link out in email with the link? Sure, I can do. I would need your email address. But maybe just like, the link is in this description of this video. So whenever the video stops, you can just go up and then you can click on the link there. It's just there. Thank you so much for all the sweet comments. I really, really appreciate it. Sorry I didn't notice them before. I didn't go through them before. Hey, Tante Patricia. Hoe gaat het met u? Groetjes aan Ocean. Count me in for the masterclass. Amazing. Super, super excited. Where can I make a registration? Yeah, so if like this video has a link there. So when I stop this video, you just go to the description of it and then you'll see it. But I'll send it in the comments now as well. Just wait, let me just put this here. It is basically tjibaria.com/masterclass. Nice and simple. So Tjibaria, that's my name. And then, oh, my lips are so dry. Masterclass. There we go. So here it is. What time is the class in USA Pacific time? I don't know. You just type in Google 8 p.m. UK time to Pacific time, and then Google will help you with that. So cool. Okay, so I'm sending it here as well. Waiting to meet you next week in our masterclass. Ooh, so nice. Oh, and our masterclass is yeah, that's next week. See, like the track of time sometimes is really funny. But yeah, next week in a few days. Like, it's Saturday now, and then we have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh wow, it actually is exactly 4 days, because it would start at this time. Yeah, so in answer to your question, right now, whatever time it is right now, that's when the masterclass starts. But you do have to be there early, because last time we had it that so many people registered that they got locked out. So better make sure to be there on time. Take it if you haven't yet. It's transformational. Thank you so much, Julie. And I also want to say, everybody, make sure to follow Julie. She is so amazing. Her name is Julie Mahana, and she has a wonderful message about how you can live in abundance if you come from the heart. It's so beautiful. Make sure to connect with her, follow her page, because she's phenomenal. She's one of my top students. I'm so proud of her. So really, really amazing. So guys, thank you so much once again. Again, like I said before, if you feel like anybody can benefit from this video, feel very free to hit the share button or to tag someone below. But most importantly, if you got any value from this, implement it in your life. Use this time to your benefit. So thank you so much, and I see you again tomorrow on another episode of Tjibaria's Daily Show. Bye!